Girlfriend's family told her to leave me for a real man. Now she's begging me for a second chance after I became successful, and she is struggling. I grew up on the east side of Detroit, just me and my mom. After my old man decided cigarettes were more important than his family, and never came back from his quick run to the store. Mom was a freaking warrior though. Worked as a nurse during the day, waitressed at night, and somehow still made it to most of my school stuff. We didn't have much, but she made sure I never felt poor, you know? Started working at my Uncle Leo's auto shop when I was 15. Not because he wanted to hire me. He actually tried to talk me out of it. Said I should focus on school, but I was tired of wearing hand-me-downs and seeing my mom exhausted all the time. Plus, I always had this thing for cars. Used to spend hours watching YouTube videos about engines and modifications, sketching designs in my beat-up notebooks during class. Uncle Leo's shop wasn't anything fancy, just a regular place that did decent work for decent people. But man, that shop was my Harvard. Every day after school, I'd head straight there, sweep floors, organize tools, whatever needed doing. The older mechanics started teaching me stuff when they saw I was actually interested. By 16, I could do an oil change with my eyes closed. By 17, I was helping with engine rebuilds. Here's where it gets interesting. One day, this dude rolls in with a clapped-out Mustang GT. Other shops had given up on it, said it wasn't worth fixing, but I saw potential. Spent 2 weeks staying late after my regular hours, researching forums, trying different things. Finally got it. Running better than new words spread after that. If you had a performance car that needed serious work, Uncle Leo's was the place to go, and I was the kid to ask for. Graduated high school with decent grades, thanks to mom writing me about homework. But college wasn't really in the cards. Went to trade school instead, got all my certifications. That's where I met Alara, man. Thinking back now, I should have seen red flags from day one. She brought her BMW to the shop where I was doing my apprenticeship. Nothing special, just a 328 I daddy bought her for her 20th birthday. Yeah, I know, but she was different from the usual rich girls we got. Actually seemed interested when I explained what was wrong with her car. Didn't act all grossed out by my grease-stained hands or laugh at my dumb car jokes. We started dating a few weeks later. Looking back, I think she saw me as her rebellion against her stuck-up family. You know how rich girls sometimes date the bad boy to piss off their parents? Except I wasn't even a bad boy. Just a working-class dude who was good with cars and had big dreams. Those first couple of years were actually pretty great. She'd bring me lunch at the shop, hang out while I worked on projects. I started doing side jobs, saving up every penny I could. Had this vision of opening my own place. Not just another repair shop, but a high-end custom garage. The kind of place where people bring their Ferraris and Lamborghinis for serious work. Alara seemed supportive, always talking about how she believed in me. Then everything became a mess. Her family though, oh my god. Imagine every stereotype about old money snobs. Multiply it by 10, and you're getting close. Her dad, Mr. Big Shot real estate developer, would ask me condescending questions about my little car hobby at family dinners. Her mom would constantly bring up how her friend's son was doing so well at medical school, or how her cousin's husband just made partner at his law firm. But I kept my cool, focused on my goals. By 24, I had a solid reputation in the Detroit car scene. Started getting some high-end clients through word of mouth. Was even featured in a local car magazine for a custom restoration I did on a 67 Shelby GT 500. Things were looking up. Alara and I had been together for 4 years at this point. We talked about marriage, kids, the whole thing. I was saving up for a ring, nothing fancy, but it was honest money I'd earned with my own 2 hands. Had this whole plan to propose once I secured the loan for my shop. So every year, Alara's family hosted this fancy charity gala for some Save the Whatever Foundation. Usually, I'd find an excuse to skip these things. Nothing more uncomfortable than being surrounded by trust fund babies who think changing their own oil is quirky and adventurous. But this time, Alara insisted. Said it was important to her family that I be there. Red flag number 1 that I completely missed.
It's almost time for you to meet Satan, Rachel.
I busted my backside that week to finish up a client's Porsche GT3 early, so I could make it. Even bought a new suit. Nothing fancy, but definitely a step up from my usual JCPenney specials. Spent like 3 hours watching YouTube videos on how to tie a proper Windsor knot. Looking back, I probably tried too hard, but hey, I wanted to make Alara proud. The gala was at this ridiculous mansion outside the city. We're talking a fountain in the driveway, valet parking. Awkward moment when I recognized one of the valets.